Proceed with the pre-bid conference. So for the first presentation, you may now proceed.
Good morning, everyone, especially to the Bid and Awards Committee. Today, I'm going to present the contract ID 24 N00201 with the contract name Repair and Maintenance of DPWH Building, Equipment Management Division, Storage Building. Located at Tiniwisan, Butuan City, with a duration of 60 calendar days, opening of bids on November 13, 2024, with ABC of 3 million. As shown in the slide is the scope of works, Part 2, other general requirements, Part 3, civil, mechanical, electrical, and sanitary plumbing works, Part A, earthworks, Part B, plain and reinforced concrete work, Part C, finishing works. Part D, electrical works. Work description, painting works on interior and exterior walls and ceilings, lower the window and steel posts, installation of door and windows, repair replacement of damaged roof, sheets and framing structures, gutter and downspouts, installation of ceiling board with metal frames and accessories, installation of drywall partition in interior-exterior partition, repair of line canal with steel gratings, installation of railings, repair replacement of electrical wires and wiring devices, lighting fixtures, and conduit boxes and fittings. As shown in the slide are the drawing plans, floor plan, front view, rear view, side view. Roof plan, roof framing plan, doors and windows scheduling. Lighting layout, convenience outlet layout.
Okay. Do we have any questions or clarifications from the presenter? So there being none, you may now proceed to the next presentation.
Next is the contract ID 24N00202 with the contract name Repair and Maintenance of DPWH Building Regional Office 13, Disaster Command Building. Located at Duungan, Butuan City, with a duration of 30 calendar days, opening of bids on November 13, 2024, with an ABC of 1 million. As shown is the scope of works, Part 2, other general requirements, Part 3, civil, mechanical, electrical, and sanitary plumbing works, Part A, earthworks, Part B, plain and reinforced concrete work, Part C, finishing works. Part D, plumbing works. Part E, electrical works. Work description, installation of damaged floor tiles, repainting of exterior and interior walls and ceilings, installation of steel cabinets, installation of plumbing fixtures and water lines, repair, replacement of electrical wires and wiring devices, lighting fixtures and conduit boxes and fittings. As shown is the drawing plans, rear elevation, left side elevation, front elevation, right side elevation, floor plan, steel cabinet or file rack details, and section. Lighting layout, convenience outlet layout, and plumbing layout.
So any questions or clarifications? So there is none. You may now proceed to the next presentation.
Once again, good morning, everyone. I will be presenting the completion of Ladies and Gent Dormitory Phase 1, Caragay State University, with a contract ID 24N00204, appropriation 20 million, ABC 19,900,000, location Barangay Ampayun, Butuan City, Agusan del Norte. Contract duration 240 calendar days. Opening of bids, November 13, 2024. Description of work to be done. Facilities for the engineers. Other general requirements. Reinforced concrete. Finishing and other civil works. The perspective of the project. Location map and site development plan. Ground floor plan. Second floor plan. Rear elevation and front side elevation. Right side elevation and left side elevation. Section through A and section through B. The existing area of the building. Summary of quantities. Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, reinforced concrete. Part D, finishing and other civil works. Minimum equipment requirements. That's all.
Thank you, sir. So do we have questions or clarifications? So there is none. Let us now proceed to the next project.
Good morning once again. For the next project, Maharlika Highway, Agusan Davao section, kilometer 1267 plus 569 to kilometer 1268 plus 0, and kilometer 1268 plus 613 to kilometer 1269 plus 290. Contract ID 25N00001. Project ID P00909688MN. The appropriation is 39,492,000. The ABC is 38,108,780 pesos. Contract duration is 120 calendar days. Location in Bayogan City, Agusan del Sur. Opening of bids is on November 14, 2024 until 10 a.m. Description of works to be done. We have facilities for the engineers, other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface courses, miscellaneous structures with corresponding weighted percentage, as shown in the right side, with a total of 100%. Type of works, for component one only one component, preventive maintenance of road, asphalt overlay. Project length, 1.108 kilometer. The summary of quantities as shown in the slides with item descriptions, unit, quantity for the ASPLAN and quantity for the ASPAW as shown in the slides. Continuation for the grading quantities of the project as shown in the slides. The location plan of the project. So this is the Daang Maharlika. This is the beginning of the project for section 1. And then beginning of project section 2 in Rotunda, Bayugan City. As shown in the slide with its corresponding geographic coordinates for the beginning and end of the project, as shown in the slides. We have the minimum equipment requirements needed for the project, as shown in the slides. For the breakdown of the project, for 8.1.18, 8.1.11, 8.1.116, as shown in the slides. Continuation for the project billboard, 4 units project billboard, and B.78. For the traffic management, B.81. The quarry site for Andim 200 at Andanan River, Agusan del Sur. And then item 311 at Uhot River, Agusan del Sur, with its corresponding hauling distance, as shown in the slides. The typical cross-section of the project. Continuation for the asphalt overlay for the 4 lanes. Continuation. Continuation for typical cross-sections. Continuations, the straight line diagram of the project. The continuation of the straight line diagram. So that's all, sir.
Thank you. So do we have any questions or clarifications?
Asphalt overlay.
So there is none. You may now proceed to the next presentation.
For the next project, it is also Maharlika Highway, Agusan Davao section, kilometer 1273 plus 925 to kilometer 1274 plus 67, 67? 65, brother. Yes, sir. 65. We have the project ID P00909689MN, the contract ID of 25N00002. The appropriation is 5,207,000. The ABC is 5,024,755 pesos. Location is still in Bayogan City, Agusan del Sur. Contract duration is 60 calendar days. Opening of bids is on November 14, 2024 until 10 a.m. Description works to be done. You have facilities for the engineers, other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base course, sub-base and sub-base surface courses, miscellaneous structures with its corresponding weighted percentage, as shown in the slide, with a total of 100%. Type of works, asphalt overlay. Length of the project is 118 meters. Summary quantities, as shown in the slides, with item descriptions, unit, quantity for the ASPLAN, and the quantity for the ASPAW, as shown in the slides. The grading quantities of the project, the location plan of the project. So this is located in Bayugan City, including Bayugan Bridge Relief and Bayugan Bridge within the project limit. Also, at the beginning of the project, it has also geographic coordinates for the beginning and end of the project, as shown in the slides. So going to Bayugan City proper and then going to also to Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. So location map of the project with corresponding bridge, as shown in the slides. We have the breakdown of project for 8.1.18, 8.1.111, 8.1.116, as shown in the slides. Asphalt overlay. Continuation for the project billboard, 4 units project billboard. Continuation for the traffic management for B.81. The typical section of the project. Continuation for the roadway. The street line diagram of the project. Bayugan Relief and Bayugan Bridge 1. With corresponding geographic coordinates for the project. So that's all, sir.
Thank you, sir. So,
5
do we
million.
have questions or clarifications? So, there is none. We may now
5
proceed to the next project.
For the next project, it is also Maharlika Highway, Surigao Agusan section, kilometer 1151 plus 360 to kilometer 1152 plus 12.2, kilometer 1152 plus 298 to kilometer 1153 plus 461.8, and kilometer 1153 plus 728 to kilometer 1155 plus 683, and kilometer 1155 plus 711 to kilometer 1155 plus 768 765.8, and the last is kilometer 1155 plus 861 to kilometer 1155 plus 884. We have the project ID P00909695MN, the contract ID 25N00007. The appropriation is 131 million. The ABC is 126,415,000. Location in Tubod, Surigao del Norte. Contract duration is 240 calendar days. Opening of bids is on November 14, 2024 until 10 a.m. Description of works to be done. We have facilities for engineers, other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface courses, and miscellaneous structures with its corresponding weighted percentage, as shown on the right side, with a total of 100%. Type of works, we have construction, component 1, preventive maintenance of road, asphalt overlay. Project length, 3.793 kilometer. The summary of quantities, as shown in the slides, with item descriptions, unit, quantity for the ASPLAN and the quantity for the ASPAW are the same. You have the grading quantities of the project, as shown in the slides, for different sections. The location for the project, this is in Barangay Motorpool and in Barangay in Barangay Motorpool and Barangay Marga. The location of the project. Continuation for the quarry site of the project for item 200 at Magchaco River, item 311 at Pautaw River, still in Surigao del Norte with its corresponding hauling distance as shown in the slides. The minimum equipment requirement of the project as shown in the slides. The breakdown of project. Continuation for 8.1.16. Then B.5 project billboard as shown in the slides. B.72 occupational safety and health program as shown in the slides. Continuation for the B.8 traffic management as shown in the slides. The tipper cross sections for the reblocking and the asphalt overlay. Tipper cross section for the asphalt overlay with paving fabrics. Continuation for the tipper cross section for asphalt overlay alone. The slate and diagram of the project. Continuation for the slate and diagram of the project. Continuation for the slate and diagram of the project. That's all, sir.
Thank you, sir. Do we have questions or clarifications? None. We'll now proceed to the next presentation.
For the next project, it is also a continuing project. The construction of road phase 3, Bugta, Balatacan, Buena Vista, Agusan del Norte. We have the project ID P00935378MN, the contract ID of 25N00090. The appropriation is 120 million. The ABC is 115,800,000. Location in Buena Vista, Agusan del Norte. Contract duration is 210 calendar days. Opening of bids is on November 14, 2024 until 10 a.m. Description of works to be done. We have facilities for engineers, other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface courses, drainage and slope protection structures, and miscellaneous structures with its corresponding weighted percentage as shown on the right side with a total of 100%. Type of works is for component 1, construction concrete road. For component 2, construction gravel road. Project length, 5.126 lane kilometer for PCCP and 0.388 lane kilometer for gravel road. We have the summary of quantities as shown in the slides with item descriptions, unit, aspan quantities, and the asphalt quantities are the same for PCCP and gravel. Same quantities for the overall quantities for the graveling and the concreting. Oh, aspan and the asphalt are the same. Continuation for the summary of quantities. For the item descriptions, unit, aspan quantities, then asphalt quantities are the same. You have the continuation for the grading quantities of the project. For section 1, earthwork is being completed for PCCP. For section 2, graveling. For the location plan of the project, this is the location plan of the project. This is the Buena Vista Bunagit Road going to Lawan-Lawan, then going to Buena Vista proper. This is the beginning of the project, Buena Vista Bunagit. This area, the complete PCCP. So this is the location plan of the project. Then the project for 2025, the red for PCCP, and then the green is the CY 2024 grabeling. So for 2025, this is the grabeling for 2025, the green for the construction of gravel road. This the red is the PCCP for 2025. You have the minimum equipment requirement of the project, as shown in the slides. The breakdown of project, as shown in the slides. Continuation for the project billboard. The traffic management. The quarry site for item 200, item 300 at Dinabsan River. Boulders at Tagibo River. Sand and gravel at Cabalban River, in Agusan del Norte, with its corresponding hauling distance, as shown in the slides. The typical cross-section of the project. Continuation for typical cross-section of the project for concreting. The typical cross-section for the project for the cut sections, for the graveling. The topographic plan and the profile of the project. Continuation for the topographic plan and the profile of the project. Continuation for the topographic plan and profile of the project. Continuation, the cross-sections for the slope protection. Continuation for the concreting. Continuation for the graveling of the project. Continuation for the cross-sections of the project. So that's all, sir.
Thank you, sir. So, do we have questions? Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Uh, Sir Glenn.
Sir. Yes, sir. We noted, sir. We'll check to the as per sa reference with sir. As per reference ng gigunitan is provided by the material, sir. The quarry site is still available, sir. So we are going to check for the material, sir. Double check para ma-evaluate kung necessary pa ba siya magkuha miglain quarry site as per the recommendation. Kaya so far, sir, ang ilang gihatag, sir, wala may scarcity. Sa ilang gihatag nga quarry site, available pa lang. So nag-follow po mi sa quarry site, yung gihatag nila sa material. If na mga changes, sir, i-update na po naman, sir, kung na scarcity sa quarry site sa boulders. For the right of way, since it's a local road, Sipag, so the our office could not provide since it's the local, sir, to provide affected structures.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So, you may now proceed to the next project.
For the next project, it is also a continuing project. Construction of road package 2, Telespora Camingawan Canticol, located in Tubay, Agusan del Norte. We have the project ID, P00935379MN, the contract ID of 25N000091. The appropriation is 78,865,000. The ABC is 76,104,600. 725 pesos. The location in Tubay, Agusan del Norte. Contract duration is 255 calendar days. Opening of bids is on November 14, 2024 until 10 a.m. Description of works to be done. You have facilities for the engineers, other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base course, drainage, slope protection, and miscellaneous structures with its corresponding weighted percentage as shown in the slides with a total of 100%. Type of works, construction of gravel road. Project length, 880 meters. The station project is station 2 plus 860 to station 3 plus 740. We have the summary of quantities as shown in the slides with item descriptions, unit, ASPAN quantity, then ASPAW quantities as shown in the slides. We have the grading quantities of the project as shown in the slides. We have the minimum equipment requirement of the project as shown in the slides. For the breakdown, we have for 8.1.1, 8.1.8 ni 8 months field office rental basis. 8.1.111, 8.1.116 operation and maintenance of the project. B.5 project billboard, 4 units project billboard. B.72 occupational safety and health program. The quarry site for item 200 boulders at Santa Ana River in Tubay, Agusan del Norte. Sand and gravel at Cabadbaran River located in Cabadbaran, Agusan del Norte with corresponding hauling distance as shown in the slides from the project site to quarry site. Continuation for location plan of project since it is a continuing project. So this is the next project for 2025, the green color. Typical cross-section of the project. Continuation for the typical cross-section, for the cut section. Profile of the project. Topographic plan of the project. The cross-section of the project. That's all, sir.
Sir, do you have any questions or clarifications? So there is none. We will now proceed to the next project.
For the next project, it is also a continuing project. Construction of road, package 3, Salaysayon, Hagimitan, Nasipit, Agusan del Norte. We have the project ID, P00935380MN, the contract ID of 25N00092. The appropriation is 80 million. The ABC is 77,200,000. Location in Nasipit, Agusan del Norte. Contract duration is 210 calendar days. Opening of bids is on November 14, 2024 until 10 a.m. Description of works to be done. We have facilities for the engineers, other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, drainage supporting structures, and miscellaneous structures with its corresponding weighted percentage as shown in the right side with a total of 1%. Type of works for component 1, construction of gravel road. Project length, 1.64 kilometer or 0.82 kilometer. We have the summary quantities as shown in the slides for item descriptions, unit, quantity for the ASPAW, and then quantity for the ASPLAN as shown in the slides. The ASPAW and the ASPLAN are the same quantities. We have the continuation for the summary quantities as shown in the slides. The grading quantities of the project as shown in the slides. The location plan of the project, since it is a continuing project. So this is the project for BCIR and at the beginning and end of the project. I showed you the slides. The orange portion is the project in 2024. So the green is 2025 projects. Continuation for the minimum equipment requirements of the project, as shown in the slides. For the breakdown of project for 8.1.18, 8.1.111, and 8.1.116, as shown in the slides. For the B.5 project billboard, B.72 occupational safety and health program, the quarry site of the project, item 200 at Ginabsan River, boulders still is in Tagibo River, and in San Agrabe at Cabarban River, with its corresponding hauling distance from the project site to the quarry site as shown in the slides for its quarry site. Typical cross-section of the project. Typical cross-sections of the project. Typical cross-sections, continuation for typical cross-sections, the topographic plan of the project, the profile of the project, cross-sections of the project. That's all, sir.
Thank you, sir. Do we have any questions or clarifications? So there is none. Please proceed to the next project.
Project, it is also a continuing project. The east-west lateral road connecting Agusan del Sur to Bukidnon, San Miguel proper, Surigao del Sur to Calaitan, Bayugan, Package 17, Surigao del Sur. Of the contract ID, 25N00124, the project ID, P00909224MN. The appropriation is 200 million. The ABC is 193 million. Location in San Miguel, Surigao del Sur. Opening of bids is on November 14, 2024 until 10 a.m. Description of works to be done. You have facilities for engineers, other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, drainage and slope protection structures with its corresponding weighted percentage, as shown in the right side, with a total of 100%. Type of works, only one component, construction of gravel road. Station limits, kilometer 13, station 1353 plus 700 to station 1354 plus 760. The summary quantities as shown in the slides with item descriptions, the quantities for the as plan and the unit of the project as shown in the slides. For the grading quantities of the project as shown in the slides. The location plan of the project. So this is the 2025 projects. Beginning is from San Miguel going to Bayugan for 2025 projects. The minimum equipment requirement of the project. Item 200 at Umalag River in San Miguel, Surigao del Sur. Item 311, 505, 506 at Caracan River in Madrid, Surigao del Sur, with corresponding hauling distance from the quarry site to project site as shown in the slides. So breakdown of project for 8.1.18, 8.1.111, and 8.1.16 as shown in the slides. Continuation for the project billboard. 4 units project billboard as shown in the slides. For B.72, occupational safety and health program. The typical cross-section of the project. Typical cross-section for embankment. Typical cross-section for the field sections. Continuation for typical cross-sections. So that's all, sir.
Thank you, sir. So do we have any questions or clarifications? So there is none. You may now proceed.
This project, it is also a continuing project. The access road leading to Nasipit, Agusan del Norte Industrial Estate, Special Economic Zone to Nanisis in Nasipit, Agusan del Norte. We have the project ID P00935071MN, the contract ID 25N00130. The appropriation is 50 million. The ABC is 48,250,000. Location in Nasipit, Agusan del Norte. Contract duration is 180 calendar days. Opening of bids is on November 14, 2024 until 10 a.m. Description of works to be done for component 1. Construction of gravel road. We have facilities for the engineers, other general requirements, earthworks, subbase and base course, drainage and slope protection structures, and miscellaneous structures with corresponding percentage, 76.33%. For the component 2, construction and slope protections, earthworks, and drainage slope protection with total of 23.67, and then the overall total for the project for component 1, component 2 of 100%. For component 1, construction of gravel road, and then component 2, construction of slope protection. Project length for the graveling, 1.44 lane kilometer or 0.72 kilometers. And then for slope protection, we have 1,959.2 square meters or 100 meters length of the project. We have the summary of quantities as shown in the slides for the gravel road. Continuation for the summary quantities for the gravel road and also for the component 2, construction of slope protection structures. For its quantities as shown in the slides for ASPLAN and ASPAW quantities. The grading quantities of the project as shown in the slides. The location plan of the project is the BCIR, Buton Cagayan, Iligan City Road, and is the intersection beginning of the project towards the project site. Existing concrete pavement, the block. So, is the yellow is the proposed protection structures. It's still the same beginning, and then the end of project, it is the green. It's also the proposed gravel road, end of the project. For 2025 project is the green, going to Barangay Hinandayan. So the minimum equipment requirements of the project. Then the breakdown of the project for 8.1.18. Provision of field office for the engineer in rental basis. 8.1.111, 8.1.116. For the B.5, project billboard, 4 units project billboard, and B.72, occupational safety and health program. The quarry site for item 200 at Ginabsan River in Agusan del Norte. Boulders Steel in Tagibo River in Butuan City. Sand and gravel at Kabaraban River, located in Kabaraban, Agusan del Norte, with its corresponding quarry site from the hauling distance, corresponding hauling distance from the project site towards the quarry site, as shown in the slides. Typical cross sections for the embankment. Continuation, typical cross section for the cut section. Continuation for the cut section, typical through cut section. Topographic plan of the project. The profile of the project, 16% gradient. The cross section of the project. The cross section for slope protection. So that's all, sir.
Thank you, sir. So that would be the last project, sir, no? Sir, kindly check, for the project 25N0002 and 25N0007. Regarding its station limits.
Ang kanimo project, sir, is gihabol na mo, sir, ang sa station bitaw, sir. Ipahabol sa mo ang station sa Neperata, sir. So muna giapas na mo tanan nga ang mugawas ang kaning city limits based sa Neperata. So ang
So-
i-post karon is katong based sa Neperata nga mga station sa mong hatag nga mga plano.
Wala ka ang gi-post kay kaning naaman daw diri sa ano gyud. Kaning diri. Per verification from the secretariat.
Double check na lang mo, sir.
Uh,
So,
And then
para
kindly issue na lang bid
Ayun,
bulletin
bid
if ever
number
there are
2,
changes. Number 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
25N00002, 25N00007.
00007. 25 and 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 000 Yes, sir. Noted, sir. Mag-isip bid bulletin, sir.
Ah,
Kaning duha ka projects.
thank you. So for the technical and financial requirements and for some reminders, may I call Engineer Saudi Inres?
Hello, hello. The following are the requirements of the bidding. For the technical component of your bid, first requirement is a fellowship certificate of registration and membership, which should be platinum. Number two, if you are not enrolled in CWE, the following Class A and Class B document not covered by fellowship certificate shall be submitted together with your bid. Number one is a pickup license and registration. Number two is statement of all ongoing government and private projects. Number three is your SLCC. Number four is NFCC computation and statement of total asset and liabilities. And number five is a joint venture agreement, if applicable. If you are enrolled in CWE, your Class A and Class B document in CWE should be updated. For the bid security, the following are the acceptable forms. Letter A, either cash, cashier's check, manager's check issued by Universal or Commercial Bank for not less than 2% of ABC. Or it can be bank draft, bank guarantee, or a revocable letter of credit issued by Universal or Commercial Bank for not less than 2% of ABC. Or it can be a surety bond callable upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security for not less than 5% of ABC, or it can be a bid securing declaration. For the project requirements, this includes the following. Letter A, organizational chart for the contract to be bid. Letter B, list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification data. See clause 14.2 sub A, sub 3, sub B o bid data sheet. And letter C is a list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units, either owned, leased, and or under purchase agreement, supported by proof of ownership, lease contract purchase agreement, and certification of availability of equipment from lessor or vendor for the project duration. See clause 14.2 sub A, sub 3, sub C of bid data sheet. And number 5 is the omnibus zone statement in the form prescribed by GPBB Resolution number 16-2020. Take note that any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the above-mentioned checklist is a ground for outright rejection of your bid. For the financial requirement, number 1 is a duly signed bid form in accordance with the form prescribed in Section 9 of bidding forms. Number 2 is a duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Number 3, duly signed detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with a bid. And number 4 is a duly signed quarterly, monthly cash flow and payment schedule. Again, any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the above-mentioned checklist is a ground for outright rejection of your bid. We have also some reminders for the contractor. Please be guided also of the provision of RA 9184 and its IRR, as well as GPPB issuances. So number 2, dropping of bid. For dropping of bid, only CWA registered representatives shall be allowed. If not available, SPA will be recognized subject to the following guidelines. Number 1, the SPA should be emailed to the back secretariat using the PhilJEP registered email of the company. This way, the company cannot claim forgery or no knowledge of the submission. Number 2 is the original copy of the SPA should be submitted to the back secretariat together with a copy of company ID and any government issued ID with pictures and signature. Next is only one representative per company is allowed during the bidding period due to the limited space of the conference room. Additional participants can view the live coverage of the bidding through YouTube. So number 3, qualification of the materials engineer should be included in DPWH accreditation issued through a department order. Deadline of submission is 10 a.m. A notary should not be taken lightly. It can lead to criminal prosecution and blacklisting. So the contractor also is reminded to update their project engineer's accreditation at the central office. That's all, sir. The the project engineer accreditation should be attached uh, in your technical component of your bid. So the, the attachment of DO is suffice the requirement.
So that's all for our technical, financial, and some reminders. So may I hear the pleasure of the body? Since we are done with our 11 projects. So it has been moved
the motion.
and seconded. So I now declare this pre-bid conference. Thank you and have a wonderful day.